What's up, y'all? Thanks for stopping by the Surge T channel.
All right, really getting out of hand when it comes to the whole SJW feminist, you know, agenda affecting everything. And it's even affecting Hollywood and actors and actresses. We all know how affected Brie Larson is, but now Tom Holland, Mr. Spider-Man himself. I saw this on Twitter and I retweeted it, or tweeted it, I should say. And when I came upon this article, according to Breitbart, and it says Tom Holland says Marvel film needs gay Spider-Man and fewer straight white guys. I don't know Tom Holland's sexual orientation, but if I'm not mistaken, isn't he straight? I don't know. But if he is, why is he saying this? Does he not want to have a role, in the MCU? I guess he doesn't, This is how it reads. Tom Holland, who plays Peter Parker in Marvel's latest superhero movie, Spider-Man Far From Home, says it's time for a gay Spider-Man, and said the Marvel Universe needs more racially diverse characters besides straight white guys. So you're saying, Mr. Holland, that what do you call it? Anthony Mackie, who plays Falcon, he's not a racially diverse character. Storm. We have Valkyrie. We have the man himself, Nick Fury. We have what's Idris Elba's character in Thor, right? The gatekeeper. No, what you're trying to say, I believe, is that you want to change the main characters to, a racially diverse group. Like, we already know that the mantle's been passed to Falcon. He's going to be the next Captain America, I guess. So we have that, figured out. And to continue, the British-born actor unveiled his hopes for a gayer Marvel Universe. You already got beat there. It's gayer. And I'm not talking about the sexual identity. I'm talking about how awful it is now. But gayer Marvel Universe, in an interview with the Sunday Times, explaining that he would be open to a gay Spider-Man, or at least more gay characters. So you're going to turn gay? You think that's going to, go over well with the LGBTQ community? I don't know your sexual orientation, Tom Holland, but if you're not gay, then why would you wish for one? Then that means that you would be out, right? Or you're going to portray a gay character, a gay Spider-Man. I don't know how long you're I don't know how long you're signed up for. I mean, Brie Larson got a real sweet deal, that 5-picture deal. So she's in the MCU for a bit, for a spell. And over here it goes, yeah, of course, Holland said when asked if he would mind playing a gay Spider-Man, Peter Parker. But Holland added that plans are underway to begin adding LGBTQ characters into future Marvel superhero films. Great! Okay. But why are you going to affect established characters already? My God, I keep hearing that there are characters that are gay, that are, homosexual. There's some strong African American type characters in the MCU. We've already seen it, currently, like the guns that I mentioned before. I can't talk about the future of the characters because honestly I don't know, and it's out of my hands. But I do know a lot about the future of Marvel, and they are going to be representing lots of different people in the next few years. That's great. The world isn't as simple as a straight white guy. Of course it isn't simple, because there's not only straight white guys in this world. There's straight white girls, straight black men, straight black women. There's gay men and women and all kinds of races, all kinds of colors. You know? It doesn't end there, and these films need to represent more than one type of person, and that it does. Do we really need to know that a character is gay? Do we really need to know that a character is, you know, whichever group this person belongs in? All we care about is that this person is helping the others in the MCU fight crime and to help save the world. It's like, what's next? You guys are going to be carrying your LGBTQ flags on your uniforms when you're fighting crime? It's like, that doesn't need to be seen, in a sense that we know we don't need to have you tell us that you are. You're gonna have like some relationships and and have a what do you call that? A love interest kind of thing going in the MCU. That's great. Nothing wrong with that. I have no issue with that. I don't think a lot of people do. It's just the fact that when you shove it down our throats, we get tired of that. We really do. It's like we don't need to be spoon-fed everything and told that I'm gay, I'm black, I'm this, I'm that. It's like, we get it. We know that, but the reason why we're coming to watch the film is to watch you kick ass. That's all you have to do. The news may not surprise Marvel fans. Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige already said that there will be new LGBTQ characters in the near future. Okay, that's good. We haven't been shy about saying that that's coming and that there's much more prominent LGBTQ heroes in the future. Feige said last month. It's coming soon. Feige, don't listen to Tom Holland and all these other people, especially when it comes to changing established characters. You want to bring some characters up, go on ahead. Because the late great Stan Lee, he created, strong female characters, gay characters, LGBTQ type characters. He created Black Panther specifically to have a strong representative African American community. And you don't need to be changing established characters, making female versions of said characters and turning characters gay. Like, what's that going to do for the character? I mean, so what are you gonna do? He's gonna be gay, so like what? Mary Jane is going to be a male now? What are you gonna call him? Marty John. What are you gonna call him? Gwen Stacy. You gonna change that character to a male now? The questions arose after Avengers Endgame featured a gay character in a very small role. Some LGBTQ fans complained that the character was not nearly enough homage to the gay agenda. Exactly, the gay agenda. Not to the gay community, not to the gay people, but the agenda. You guys know what an agenda is, right? It's something that specifically is meant to put someone's point across. By all means, whatever means it takes, they're going to get it out there and put it out there and force it down people's throats. It's like, it should be not nearly enough to homage to the gay community. I agree. Every type of whatever the group is, whatever, they should have representation, but do not do it at the expense of just destroying a character, destroying a whole franchise, just so that you can do that. That was never meant to be our first focus character, Feige said about the upset over the Endgame character. That was just meant to be a matter of fact and a matter of life and a matter of truth. It was never meant to be looked at as our first hero. I guess it's the first reference, so it does, of course, get a lot of attention. Spider-Man Far From Home featured the studio's first openly acknowledged transgender actor. Here's the thing. At least Feige did just that, made the effort, and he made the effort. and he put someone in there as sort of an intro. Like, these people are actually thinking that, oh, it should have been more. Hello, look at it this way. This character was introduced. Maybe this is a gateway or a stepping stone for this person to have their own film. How about you push that? Now, because of that, you're saying, nah, we want someone who is going to be, really featured and really be out in the forefront and out in front of, the one headlining the film. So we're going to go after Spider-Man. And Tom Holland is all for it. So is Tom Holland woke now? Like I said, I don't know this guy's racial background. I mean, not racial background, but his sexual orientation. But apparently he is straight, because he said he wouldn't mind playing a gay Spider-Man, a gay character. You wouldn't say that if you were gay. But regardless of what situation is and what his orientation is, which doesn't matter, really. But I don't understand and get why this has to be the case. It has to be something that's always a point of discussion. What I like to hear is someone go, yeah, we're doing a full out superhero movie based on an openly gay, character, open lesbian female, transgendered, and do it in a way that is going to make it that you're not doing that just to get a point across. It needs to be a strong character. It needs to be someone who we can believe in, and not just look at him or her and roll our eyes because, oh God, we know the reason why this person has his own movie. It's not because he deserves it. It's because they want to pander to the LGBTQ community, and which shouldn't be the case. I've read that there are some in that community that are sick and tired of the agenda and all these people just doing this and not focusing on making strong characters. How about you make strong characters? How about you make it to where you've got a really great gay superhero, a lesbian superhero, transgender, and we'll be like, damn, I would fight alongside that person. Not because he's gay, not because of that. It's because of the fact that it's a strong character. The orientation, sexual orientation, your background, your racial makeup shouldn't be the reason or the, prerequisite, for you to have a film made of you or after you, or a TV series or stuff like that. When you're pushing that stuff, it's like it repels people. I don't get it, I really don't. But it's like, it's just a matter of just common sense. It's like I said, don't take established characters like Spider-Man and turn them gay, because then what's going to happen? Every character that's straight is going to be gay, turn gay now. And then if they were in a triangle, not triangle, but in a relationship, they're going to change their partner's race as well. It's just going to be a mess. Like I said with Spider-Man, you're going to change the Mary Jane character and Gwen Stacy. Those two characters, you're going to change them to being what do you call it? The opposite sex now? Change their name, change their origin. Tom Holland, man, he needs to kind of think about it first before he goes on interviews and says that it's okay. I'm not saying it's not okay, but like I said, you are Spider-Man, and people, whether they hate you or not, the majority of people are saying that you are one of the best Spider-Mans since Tobey Maguire, even though I still say Tobey Maguire is the best one. Spider-Man 2, I don't care what anybody says, Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man film. He had a great villain in Alfred Molina playing Dr. Octopus. Amazing film. I still say that's probably the best superhero film. And I'm someone who's a big fan of like Superman 2 and Batman in the original Batman 89 with Dang, those films right there, right on the top. And I put Spider-Man 2 right there. But Tom Holland, man, you need to think about it. You need to think that through before you commit yourself to getting behind that idea. Well, that's this video and my thoughts about that. So, those of you who stopped by, I appreciate it. And thanks for watching my video. And in closing, as always, take care.